So we can go right into our Squad Pod Sports Week 18 NFL picks, brought to you by the Sideline Sports Network here. We actually got some Saturday games.
No Thursday games, but we got Saturday games.
No Thursday games once again. But Saturday games, we got the Chiefs and the Broncos at 4:30 here.
I'm gonna roll with the Chiefs. I think this is a pretty easy one. The Broncos ain't really playing for anything. The Chiefs can still possibly get a 1 seed, so I've complete faith in them coming out and balling on these Broncos.
Yeah, I mean, Chiefs are 10-point favorites anyway, so I'm definitely rolling with those Chiefs. I don't see the Broncos even coming close to winning this game.
Right.
And then for some reason, you got the Eagles and Cowboys game that was flexed to the primetime game on Saturday, where you might not even be seeing much of these starters for either of these teams.
Right.
I mean, the Eagles, I think this was a strategy because immediately on Monday they had like 10 players. I'll talk about that a little bit that went on the COVID reserve. So, I mean, it's kind of interesting that they put these guys on COVID reserve because after they come out, they don't have to test for 90 days, which is pretty much the whole postseason. So these guys don't have to worry about testing and leaving at all unless they have symptoms or something for the whole, if they, how long they go in the postseason. So I think it's a little bit of strategy. Cowboys, on the other hand, even though they've been having some slow starts, they haven't had any COVID outbreaks, which could possibly hit them in the postseason. Who knows what could happen there? But, at this point, I don't know what the Cowboys are going to do. The Eagles have the kind of, I mean, with the moves they've been making here with the COVID stuff, it seems like they're not going to be playing starters at all. Probably be the Gardner Minshew show most of the game. But if anything, I could see the starters maybe playing like a couple drives, maybe the first quarter or something, if that.
Yeah. I'm rolling with Dallas. I think Dallas will end up pulling this out. It is in Philly, but like you're saying, the Eagles, you sent me that list, and like, we'll see what happens, but I don't know how many players the Eagles are going to even field as far as like starters. You know what I mean? Looked like both of your running backs were on that list, or at least 2 of them were on that list there. Yeah. I know, like you said, a lot of them could possibly
the thing is
back.
With that though, all those players on there could be cleared by Saturday.
Could be.
So I mean, they're saying. So I mean, they could come back and play if they had to, but I mean, I don't think they're going to be playing starters.
Exactly.
Even though Dallas is 7-point favorites, even though if both these teams don't play starters, I'm rolling with them Eagles.
You roll with Philly?
I'm rolling with Philly on this one.
Gotcha. Because
I think Gardner Minshew's the backup quarterback for Philly is going to outplay the backup quarterback for the Dallas.
Gotcha.
No matter who else is in there. I mean, who knows what's going to happen. But if it's, I don't see the starters playing, so I'm going to roll with them Eagles on that one. And it's in Philly, too. So I'm going to roll with the Birds.
Gotcha.
Going to the Sunday games, Bengals and the Browns here. Cincinnati are 3-point favorites. Definitely rolling with the Bengals.
Only 3-point favorites. That's surprising. I don't know if that's because of like they can still get a 1 seed, I think. So like they might as well ball out. So I'm rolling with Cincinnati
if they'll be resting or not.
There's no way the Browns are beating them.
Yeah. So I'm definitely going with the Bengals.
That should be
the
lock of the week.
The Packers and the Lions here. Green Bay are 2.5-point favorites. I'm guessing they're expected to be resting starters, and I'm guessing they will be. But Matt LaFleur said that he doesn't like giving the team 3 weeks off or over 2 weeks off. If they rest their starters this week, have the bye week next week, and then play the next game. So my guess is they'll probably play the starters for a little bit. But I'm still going to roll with the Packers.
Yeah, absolutely. Even in Detroit, I'm rolling with the Packers on
Jordan
this one.
Love's going to come out here and ball.
Exactly. Maybe not ball, but he's going to do enough to beat these fucking Lions. These 2-win Lions.
Yeah. The Bears and the Vikings here. Minnesota are 2.5-point favorites. I'm going with the Vikings.
Is Kirk Cousins back?
He should be.
I'm going with Chicago.
You going Chicago? Okay.
Because this is the last week, and I need to have some type of disparity here where I beat you. So we're tied up right now, as you see. 161 and 85 are our records, and I need that leg up on you. So I'm going to go with the Bears in this one.
All right. Washington and the Giants. I'm going with Washington. They're 6.5-point favorites.
I'm going to go with Washington as well, just because I don't trust the Giants. Even though I think this is a game either of these teams could lose, realistically, Washington's much more talented, even though they're only a 6-win 6-win team. The Giants
Yeah.
are not the same Giants from even half a season ago, so I'm absolutely rolling with Washington.
Okay. Okay, so the next one here is the Colts and the Jaguars. Colts are 15.5-point favorites.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Colts in this one.
As much as I want to see the scenario we talked about play out, my brain's telling me the Colts are going to win this game, so I'm picking the Colts.
Yeah. Steelers and the Ravens here. Baltimore are 5.5-point favorites, and it's in Baltimore, I believe. I don't know the status on Lamar in this one, but Tyler Huntley has been playing pretty decent lately.
He has been, but I know I talked shit on them Steelers a couple weeks ago, saying they're going to finish 8-1, but I think they win this game now. I don't changed. I think Ben Roethlisberger's trying to go out like shit. If they could make the playoffs, that'd be crazy. He's like, I wasn't expecting that, So like, that would be awesome to see the Steelers just at least make the playoffs in Ben's last year. So I'm gonna put Steelers winning this game over Baltimore.
I'm gonna pick the Ravens in this one.
Interesting.
I'll roll with the Ravens. Be a little different on that one. Titans and the Texans here. I'm gonna go with the Titans.
Yeah, even if they rest,
they're gonna want to keep that one spot.
Yeah, exactly. Like they didn't lock it up. They're not gonna rest everybody, but even if they do rest some people, they're gonna end up beating these Texans here.
Yeah. Saints and the Falcons here. New Orleans are 4-point favorites over the Falcons.
I'm rolling with Atlanta. And that's only because we talked about this. We do not trust these Saints at all, man. I don't know how they beat Carolina last week. I
don't either. It was like 0-0 for a minute.
Right. This is one of them situations like, oh, look what just happened. You pick Carolina and the Saints. I don't care. I'm picking the Falcons. The Saints, I have no faith in. I have zero faith in. Less than the Falcons right now.
Yeah, I'm going to go with them Falcons as well in this one. Bills and the Jets here. Buffalo 16.5-point favorites. Definitely rolling with Buffalo in this one.
Yeah, unfortunately for me, Patriots probably won't win the division this year because Buffalo's going to beat the Jets and win this game. So I'm rolling with Buffalo.
Yeah. 49ers and the Rams in this one. Rams are 4-point favorites. I'm going to go with those Rams in this one.
I'm going to go with the 49ers.
Oh, interesting.
Make this last week real interesting.
Okay. Dolphins and the Patriots, Fern. New England are 6.5-point favorites.
I'm rolling my New England Patriots, okay? There ain't no way we're going to be swept by these fucking Dolphins, okay? We lost the first game of the year to the Dolphins, and now we play them in the last game of the year. It's been 17 long weeks since you've seen us. We're a whole different fucking team. You're a whole different fucking team. So I can't wait for this. It's going to be a classic ass whooping. I could see this being a 37-10 type of game here. We're going to whoop these Dolphins' ass, man.
I'm going to go with the Patriots in this one, too.
They have no chance. No chance.
Seahawks and the Cardinals here. Arizona 6.5-point favorites.
Hard to go against Arizona. Even with Seattle balling the way they did last week, Arizona's got a lot to play for right now. They're trying to make sure they don't slide too far down in them seedings. Even though it doesn't matter too much, you still want to be, because they already have the 1 seed locked up over there with Green Bay, but they still try to win that division. So I'm going to roll with the Cardinals here. And like I said, March 23rd, 2021, we both said Arizona will win the NFC West. So for that to happen, they have to win this game.
That's true. And I'm going to go with those Cardinals as well in this game. Buccaneers and the Panthers here. Bucks are 8-point favorites. Definitely going with the Bucks on that one.
Yeah, Tampa Bay is going to end up running over these motherfucking Panthers. I don't know what it is. I know that these divisional opponents give him trouble, but he's going to end up coming down here, game-winning drive or whatever he needs to do to win this game. They'll end up 13-4.
Yeah. And then you got the last game here, 8:20 game, Chargers and the Raiders. I know we talked about the scenario in this game, but I'm going to pick the Chargers in this one.
Yeah, same. Because I just don't think the Colts will lose, so the Chargers will end up winning this game.
Yeah, absolutely.